Alright, hello? What is up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. I've completely knackered myself. I'm tired as balls today. I spent 3 hours changing my vehicle's oil. That's just life, I guess. Also, what the heck is with my Twitch chat window? Okay, there we go. I added new emotes that fit today, and it broke everything, I guess. Broke all of the things. It is... Today is a weird stream. Okay, well, that's not good. I immediately go to touch the controller, my hand hurts. That might suck. Today is like a double meme day. I still got the N64 controller, but I am playing on a Wii, as the homebrew channel here suggests. You might be like, Ocarina of Time's a Nintendo 64 game. Why am I playing on Wii? Because the Virtual Console emulator release of Ocarina of Time just has like the ultimate lottery roll and has a bunch of things that are good for speedrun, such as not lagging as much. Okay. Really did not want to go into preloader that time. Awesome. Wait. There we go. I don't know how else to launch WADs. I mean, I guess just use the Wii menu, but... launch title. So I guess I don't intend to do speedruns on Virtual Console. As good as it is, it has a fatal flaw that you need... Well, it has a flaw that you need to work around. In one way or another. You will need the classic controller. I mean, obviously it's that. It's that the stick mapping's all fucky. Okay, there we go. All good as my RAFNet mapping. Yeah, I went and tested this just to make sure I had it installed yesterday, and it's like, what in the hell? The game is upscaled, but it looks like 2 HD. It's crazy. This looks too smooth compared to my N64 on a CRT. A little bit of shakiness to it. Is this 480i? Alright. Yeah, like, in-game here, like, Link looks too smooth. I think there's 480i shaking, though. Okay, well, that's actually something for streaming that makes, this game a little annoying, then. Alright, I'll get the grossly not deinterlaced video, and then I should turn it on. It may still look better on stream, but that is kind of funny and fucky. On N64 video, I don't have to deinterlace. I guess actually, this is because I'm playing on a CRT. This is why people like using PC CRTs with, Wii's and Ocarina of Time. It's like a stream setup thing. I have all the stuff for it. I have a Melee setup that does that. It's a, you know, a Dell monitor, PC CRT, Wii HDMI dongle, and then you use HDMI to VGA adapter. And then it wouldn't look as scuffed on stream, but that's okay. Y'all will just have to deal with the deinterlacing. It's like, if I pause and look in the pause menu, like, and this looks too clear to me. Which is kind of funny, because, like, I'm used to ship you know, my 1440p OT gaming, but this is too much. Alright, so I think I just want to make, like, a folder of fake save states. So I'm just gonna do my dank percent run up to... So one thing weird is that there's like a frame or two input delay, and I can just barely tell with VC here. Weird is I'm usually not sensitive to that thing, but it's just I couldn't get the inputs for inverted cam, like, at all. I guess I'll probably just make a save state for Lost Woods. I think in dank percent you just need one stick. Equip it whenever. Like, for core movement, this is fine. It's just when, I guess because it is interlaced. That is why it probably jitters on here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna export this. Yeah, like, I can really tell with the text. That's kind of sucky, but... Huh. I guess this is just like an experiment to have an opinion on VC. And I think my first opinion is play at 480p. Okay, there we go. Like, everything core movement is fine, it's just when it comes to, like, yeah, like, right there, I tried doing ESS down and just... Registers is, like, -3. Sure, there's extra fuckery because it's N64 controller through an adapter. It's like, this is, like, max ESS range is, like, the barely ESS range. It's doable, like, if I just wanted to do Wes and defeat Ganon, I might be able to do it. It just would kind of fuck with my muscle memory. Same with, like, even Void Warp. I just wouldn't want to deal. Between Ship and N64, I'm just used to the much lower range, so it's kind of weird to adjust. Actually, what about just forward walking here? That's about normal. There we go. I guess this is just for comfort. I'm still just gonna do this because this is what I'm used to, but I think there's actually a reason to do it. Everything just looks so smooth, it's crazy. Actually, I don't know what the river movement is for dank percent. I assume you just go down. You can't even stick west, because... You need to keep the stick for Navi Dive. You can Gigafwest, but good luck. I can't. I don't know if I got that. Alright. I'm gonna do another state. Let's see if I remember how to do Gigafwest setup. Something like this. Now for Gigafwest, it's like low and then even lower. Is it just... Let me just get less. Jeez. Okay, I don't remember what I'm doing here as part of the issue. I might just backwalk for dank percent. I think for GigaFest, it's like you gotta be outside ESS into... It's like 40 to 20, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, and that's... Yeah, I don't remember what I'm doing here. Has been a little bit since the Ganonless runs. January was 50 years ago. Okay, I genuinely completely forgot how to do West at all. Because you want to curve, too. There we go, I just need to let go. I think, like, if you don't GigaFest, it's not very much quicker than, backwalking. Yeah. I might just do it for funnies, because time of day doesn't really matter in this category. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's really low. God, it's just so fucked up. Oh, I got GigaFest somehow. That's funny. Or at least more speed. Never say never. Yeah, it's very likely if I go for GigaFest that happens. I'm probably just gonna go for regular. I think this might be the hardest thing of the whole run. For dank percent. Alright, anyways. Need a CAC state as well. This one's kind of important, because you need a pretty good Kukos to make it to well in time. Otherwise, it's like an insanely simple like category route. I think I'm gonna do defeat Ganon first, but I'm just not gonna. It's gonna be the most scuffed defeat Ganon run ever. No practice going in. Oops. You gotta deal with like the absolutely slowest way to do Kukos. Okay, Speed. Okay, that was a little awkward. I don't know what was up with that. It's funny, for some reason, the specific idea, I don't even know what most of the other meme categories are in this. And it's like, wow, you made a category that's basically just Kukos. That's kind of awesome. Alright, that was like on the frame I could get bottle. Alright, let's see if that was quick enough. This is still like a slightly stressful cat. I lost it as I took the jump. That's crazy. That is actually wild. Okay, so visually you want to be ahead of the first carpenter as much as you can. Oh, I guess that's privilege there. You can just mash. I guess this is just backwalking here better. Okay, like that barely made it in. I'm going to save this state as well, just for the hell of it. Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. There's easy ways to work around. Kakarabot Nico. You know what? I understand what that means. I watch other people's runs of this, but I would feel like the backwalk would be pretty smart. Yeah, that jump's pretty lenient. And then... Sure, just a base well. I guess a well and then like a deeper well at the torch states are probably the only ones you need. And then this is all this category is. Awesome. You don't get shoes, you don't do anything. Yeah, that happens, whatever. I guess I could figure out how to not let that happen, but... Okay, there's a trigger to skip here. Okay, I can't just organically figure this one out. Alright, I'll check that one out later. There might be a strat for that. I think you can just flame storage on and then do it. I guess I should put stick on a C down maybe then. Yeah. Okay, I think for my own purposes, it'd be easiest just to do it that way. That's the run. Then he's smoking. Aha, he's smoking. Like, the other way to do it is just get bottle and then ESSOI over the torch. It's like the cool method. I still gotta do C down stick then. I did get it. If I want to risk it more, I mean, I guess if I fail, I just pull out bottle. Remember the Snoop Dogg memes? Yeah, I guess the super safe way is to, like, do the backup like this, so you get... There we go, flame storage. Yeah, I can either do flame storage, safety, or just do ESSOI. I guess it depends on how invested I am. I low-key will probably just do it the safe way. I know I'm a good enough runner. I could probably do, like, more upper end of the leaderboard, but... I gotta get the Gigaflex. Okay, this is not as bad. Watching this, I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to practice this, but... really not that bad. I got it, but didn't... Oh, you lit after. Okay, that's why... It's cooler looking, but a little spookier. Okay, yeah, I have a good sense of where... flame storage works. Yeah. Alright, I'll probably just flame storage it in runs. Apparently, that's an illegal ban tech in Classic CAC. Might ESSOI it? I don't know. Okay. Let me check the run that I have open, which is 8th place by Baker. So all I'm worried about is movement after... Oh no, this is Gim route. Okay, never mind. The cool thing about this category is it kind of is just a mirror of any percent. So you have Gim, defeat Ganon Gim route. There's a weird Zora's Domain Gim route. On Nintendo 64. I don't really understand how that works. The best route for N64. I think Lazoots is just a CAC route. Yeah. Let's see. River movement in this is... It looks just normal Bob. Yeah, river movement is just normal Bob. Nothing you can really do. I guess, could you do the immediate jump in river that they do in Defeat Ganon stick route? Oh, well, Zoot's actually just backwalks. I think I would just go for west just for style. It's like, it's a meme route anyways, who cares? I gotta get the faster Kuko movement. I gotta do the backflip. And then for last Kuko, I may want to watch because I don't know what to do without sword even. Oh, he drops one of them, like, more immediately.
Can't see.
Interesting. I guess that's kind of fair, because you'd rather just get them moving quicker. Okay, so he drops them closer to well. It's a good thing to know, too. And then he backwalks to bottle, and then probably, yeah, backwalks after. Okay. Oh, and then the bottom of the well trigger. I guess not getting hit by the spider I gotta figure out, too. Okay, troll. Just timing it.
Fuck that, just good. We don't need it.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's way quicker as he immediately drops bugs. And here you go. ESSOI.
We don't need it. I suck.
Okay, there is a Navi skip, but it's annoying. That's funny to know. Let's see if CDG EXE gets it. Tech skip in bottom. No one can do the Navi skip in bottom of the well. That's so funny. Okay, apparently Navi tech skip exists, but like... Gim route. Gim route. Okay, IQ. Dank escape. Awesome. Okay. You gotta do like a weird angled side hop. Alright. Shout out Zudu. Yeah, I don't know. I'm expecting this run to be pretty sloppy, but I guess the overall goal is like sub 8 minutes probably-ish. Because, yeah, the majority of, like, actual runs in this fall under 8-minute mark, mostly. But if I can be at least 8 minutes-ish, we'll see. But if I do silly things, like... So I guess, like, just going for flame storage and, like, not getting Navi skip shouldn't be that bad, but... Like, I just walk forward, be like, this is about flame storage, that looks right, and then just go for it. I guess, yeah, this is where you would lose your time. Wait, you could double up for safety. I kind of like that. Okay, not if you miss OI. Yeah, doubling up for safety doesn't seem like an awful idea. I think that might be the play. It's just to eyeball it and then pull it out for safety. All right. I guess in theory in a run I would actually want to see down stick. There we go. Dude, imagine getting disoriented and going the wrong way. Alright. So you have C down stick. If C down and escape fucks with me, honestly that's fine. Like, I can just switch the C button when I get bottle. Alright, I was about to touch my N64, but don't really need to. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any classic CAC save states. Also, that's the wrong thing. It's just dank %. There's GIM save states, but those don't really help. I guess there's B1 jump. QPA. Yeah, there's an enter CAC state. But you don't have bottle, but... And this is a stick route. Oh, no, it's not. Just practice one of the tricks. Yeah, like, all this is about the same. I don't really get... It was like just inverted cam I couldn't do. Nice. Be alone. Where my notches are on this. Even more off. No. Yeah, it's a zone. And I'm getting it there. It is a different range. I guess it's up to me whether I want to go for that or not. Like, I can fix it if I mess it up, but I might just go from the top for the VC route. I kind of just want to do it raw with, like, no practice or anything for the defeat Ganon run. Keyboard setup so I can actually split. I gotta plug it in on the computer too. I should just leave the cable plugged. I gotta figure something out. Alright, I'm good. Ideally, some sort of like wireless mechanical numpad thing would be good. I really just need 3 buttons, but... Right now I don't have money though, so... At least I don't have money to spend on stuff. A little rough to justify, but hey. Alright. I think I've gotten a good enough feel. I guess I should go... Let me reload the one state. I should figure out if I can do West at least. think this is the same. Wait, this looks my visual cues are completely off. That's so funny. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, it's too smoothed out. That's so funny. I don't know what I'm looking at for visual cues, because that texture on the wall just looks completely different. N64 textures are just too low res and fuzzed. So that actually screws me over. That's so funny. Yeah, like I'm too far forward. Dude, what the hell? Okay, I mean, that's about the right area, but... I don't have a shortcut for other save state, but I have an idea. Like, that does not feel right, but... sure. This is like one of the 2 ESS tricks I have to do in the whole run, so it's kind of like whatever. Yeah, like that's as much as I would do on console, so like this is fucking with me. I think it's just like picking a mount and hopefully it's correct. Kinda the best I can hope for. Yeah, just like walk forward a teeny bit and then kind of getting it. Then ESS left and right for Void Warp, like good luck. Once I get to that part of the run, I'm just gonna finish no matter what, so it's kind of up to me if I want to do Void Warp or not. If I'm on like really good pace somehow, then I might just opt to skip it and see if I can get like a Chuckles-esque PB, which would be funny, but it's a little annoying because it's not my main console. I kind of doubt though, especially with like no warm-up practice. But at least West is doable. It's like there is a crossover in certain ranges that's ESS on both consoles. It's like the outer range of ESS on N64 is like the medium / minimum on this. Yeah, it's just sort of like the ramp. Like it instantly goes from ESS to not. It really makes Hessing annoying. Everything else is like whatever. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to Void Warp effectively because I would just go too little at sometimes for input, but... who knows? I think the main thing is just like stick with one platform's way of reading values, or else you're gonna screw yourself over trying to adjust. I guess I already got a little bit of that plasticity because I got used to stuff with like... honestly, like, this is closer to what I was using in Ship for a bit. Kinda? It just had a bigger dead zone. A little. I just slowly tweaked it down to match N64. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go straight into the DG runs now. I'm actually feeling energized again. The 3-hour oil change. It took me 3 hours to do my oil change today. I was just thinking that I'm like, this should take like 1 hour to do at most. This will be like a really quick errand. I'll just do this instead of my daily walk for exercise. The thing is, I guess I'm the first new owner of the car. It was a used dealer. So I'm sure their mechanics like torqued everything down super tight. My god, I can't get preloader open today. What's up, Matthias? Except for the GL. Good timing. Just about to do test runs of VC. Oh, man. I got my energy back after spending 3 hours wrenching on an over-tightened drain plug. That might be hyperbole, but I don't know ball here. There's got to be some other way than just a preloader to load wads. Surely. Yeah, I have the RAFnet adapter, so I can still use N64, so I was like, I'll just screw with it so I can... Uh-oh. Screw with it so I can have an opinion. My first opinion about VC without having doing any runs? Play in 480p. I can, like, notice... In GZ, I could really notice the text wobble. Because it's interlaced. 480i. A little distracting. I know a lot of runners have PC CRTs, so that's, like, a non-issue. Yeah, that's the Z button, I think. The GZ RAFnet mapping things got me messed up. Make sure my controller's set up right. Yeah, the Wii menu. I will literally need the classic controller then, because I don't have a sensor bar set up. Just do the classic lighter. Okay, that's Z button. I think I'm good then. Like, the only way to test for sure is get a shield, but... R doesn't do anything else otherwise. Go to King Zora real quick. Ah, okay, it's Hart and Greg. I'm just gonna do this silliness so I make sure the R button is bound to. Ah, yeah. As funny as it would be to get 10 minutes into a run and then realize I don't have an R button. There we go. Well, like, one thing I've noticed with the latency, since allegedly VC is more latency, is I can't do inverted camera as easy. Nothing else I really notice. I don't have to walk. Oh wait, R we're good. Okay. Yeah, I've tweaked around just enough to at least... I feel like I can go for the West at least. Once I get to the end, I'll probably just go for Void Warp, and then if I die, just continue. I don't think I'm gonna seriously switch to VC just because I already have too much muscle memory with N64 stick ranges. It's just for curiosity's sake. I'm like half justifying the time spend by just also doing a dank % run in this session. So I was saying earlier, it's not that bad. TBH, at least with an N64 controller, it's just like the max range of ESS on N64 is like the minimum. Yeah, and then, yeah, I've messed with it before, like when I was learning Ganonless, and I just couldn't Hess, because, yeah, you can't change angles. I was thinking about it, because I used, like, a weird dead zone range on Ship. For a little bit, I kind of had more VC-like ESS for a little bit, but... I guess I get that brain plasticity otherwise, what I'm trying to say. Alright. Let's just try this. Actually, because the other big curiosity is just, how is everything after Collapse gonna feel? Like, even just doing Kuko's earlier, I could tell, like, all the problem spots that lag are gone. I just realized. When I was trying Wes earlier, I realized because of the upscaling, all my, like, visual cues with textures look completely different. So if I have to do Sunder Jump, that'll be funny. Okay, What's happening when you pause? Is it going back to 240p? Tell something's up. Afraid that would happen. I guess it might look extra scuffed on my setup because it's doing like 240p from 480i. Kind of just the same thing. Yeah, I messed that up. Just doing this out of habit. That does feel faster. And just area in general. Really? Ah, no! That does screw with me. That's Omega owned. Okay, well I can get the West, so just don't have the same visual cue. I still have my Nintendo 64 out physically, so I keep trying to hit reset on it. That'd be a screwed up, like, Trojan horse mod, racing mod. Put a Wii hardware in a Nintendo 64 case. Alright. About to have to rename that split VC moment. If that happens, like, 5 times in a row, I guess I will, just backwalk it. Actually, the curse thing today is in Dank percent. I'm gonna have to try to Gigafwest. I actually got it a couple times in practice. Surprisingly. I think that's like an N64 controller thing kinda helping. What happened is I would just like... Okay, I don't know what happened there. It would feel like I would just like adjust from... It's more of like you put it into what you think is ESS range and then you're like, oh god, I'm too far, and go back. And that happens to be the big to small Gigafwest range instead. Okay, now the pause menu is a little perky. You like that 1980s gamer putting their Wii disc in their Nintendo 64. One day my GameCube will run this NES cartridge. Nice. Also, Gigafest in general is just kind of funny, because at least the two categories, albeit I guess they're both extensions, but in Ganonless and in the Dank percent runs I was looking at, like, just backwalking and talking to the owl is, like, almost the same. Oh, God. Clicked Lazoot's run expecting peak, and then they just backwalked. close one, I guess, time-wise. Alright, like, this jump right here is always a little choppy on N64. I probably don't have to care where the Andrew camera is. God, this segment's gonna look weird. For one, my N64 is just not in a good spot. Or my Wii's not in a good spot to hit reset. Dude, where did this 5-second increase in my segment here come from? Really? I hit it on VC. Oh, I didn't go very forward. Couldn't get that at all the other day. Not that much plus for Interdeku, considering the forced, like, 3-second addition. There we go. So I guess I'll go for it. Alright, I'm a bit conflicted what to do once I get to Collapse. I know there's runs without Void Warp or anything for better than my time, so I could just keep going in that way. To depend. I really just feel like the N64 runs are more representative than go for the warp. Okay, that's one other moment I need ESS. What? Okay. Well, don't matter. Also, I didn't practice pause buffering at all. Probably should. Should have. I think I just have to go faster in general, which is weird. It does kind of lag a little on console there. That is way quicker than I'm used to. I got 3. I forgot what my frame looked like. Alright, well. I don't remember how. Okay, I was like, do I remember how double KO works? More curious about seeing the end. That was good until I just was not used to behind the door with no lag. Honestly, because I'm so used to N64. Screw that up. Okay, this visual cue is kind of fine. Okay, that's worse, though. Yeah, I guess that is kind of better, because you consistently, go a frame, it seems, but... Alright. Kept going, at least. I guess this is just the curiosity run now. So, I mean, at this point, I might as well just go for Void Warp without adapter. LookMomNoAdapter. Okay, yeah, this is immediately, like, smoother. I think being behind the Goma door with, like, less latency just threw me off insanely. I have to go back in GZ and just double check what that feels like. I can't believe it slipped my mind to, like, figure out what pause buffering is like. It's like, you just gotta feel how, like, the console runs in your soul to do buffering on N64. Honestly, like, that's a big reason for time loss. If I'm just start and then starting again, that is, like... Yeah, that's way less time spent. Oh yeah, like, coming up here, actually, buffering... Oh my god, yeah, there's no... I'm just running. Okay. Cool. Okay. I can drink bugs, technically. I'm gonna do... Is it dupe over nuts? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, though. I think it's OI with empty bottle. Fake empty bottle? I guess this is why it's a time loss. You gotta let them go away. Oh my god. I'm gonna die to these rocks before any... Oh god. Yep. I will never know how that works. It's so unlagless, the rocks fall at a rate I'm not used to. That's crazy. Yeah, the lagless collapse is like, I probably could get an easy PB just playing on VC without collapse skip. That looks like it's moving in fast forward. Ah, bumped me. I'm gonna try this again, so I'm just gonna die. This is like a super meme run now. I just want Goma clip redemption. Loki gonna do another run for real, just so I can get a Goma clip. Like, the game is actually in fast forward there. I don't know how that hit me. Dude. Alright. At this point, this is just... Can I even do this no adapt? Can I even get a rock set up? That's so funny. It's like, okay. This actually kind of makes me feel less bad about my N64 PB. This makes Soda even more of a G. I realize even just setting up all this on N64 is just... Holy moly. I mean, I like having more time to react between rocks, but... That might work. I don't think this will work. Dude, this is such a meme. Alright, like, just take the timer off. This is just embarrassing. Just doing science at this point. I mean, yeah, it's like I'm spending 6 minutes trying to get this. I don't even know how long no void warp is. I guess, yeah, I'll do another run just so I know how long no void warp, just regular collapse walk is. That was a doable rock. I don't know about this one. I keep getting knocked down to 1 inch, no HP. Alright. I guess this is something I can mess with on my own in GZ. This is a meme otherwise. I think the GIM save state should have this, right? Because everything after Inner Deku, well, everything after Inner Goma is the same. You still do Goma clip. I think you do double KO in that route for some reason. Or yeah, you have to do double KO to get bugs. So I guess everything after getting bugs is the same in GIM. No! Well, that's why Torch had the thing in his video. I wonder if that's more likely on VC because of the speed difference. In his Void Warp tutorial, he has a thing about, like... This adapter is sagging, that's scary. In Torch's video, he has a thing about targeting Zelda out of Void Warp. So you don't void like that. The thing, maybe on N64 it's so laggy that whatever input oddity that would happen just is way less likely to happen. But it depends on me how much time I want to put into this. This is more for my own curiosity's sake. You know what? I'm just gonna go see what the Ganon fight's like. I think I will... How long has it been? Only an hour and a half? Yeah. I think I'll do some dank percent after this and then just do some more defeat Ganon if, like... feeling up to it. It's up to me. TBH, I might as well stay in the same thread, so maybe I'll just do one more. I do want to get to Goma clip at least. I am very surprised I got the Void Warp, but then... And it was like, yeah, just go with what feels like max of ESS on console in 64. Oh, this room is a lot easier on this too. Once again, lag. Yeah, like that was way quicker and easier. Also getting ISG in the Ganon fight? Yeah. I guess I'll just do this to time the what's it called, but yeah. Just experimenting with the Void Warp there. Nope. Alright, baby got their first VC crash. Apparently, you cannot just hit the reset button there. Got it. Try that again. Alright, I still want to try to get Goma clip. I'm basically gonna treat this as a serious run up to Goma, and then like if I have to like even if I have to save the game or whatever. God, yeah, all the parts that would lag normally feel like they're in fast motion. Yeah, basically once I get to Goma, I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to get to the end. I at least want to see, like, what the difference in just going down the collapse normally would be like in the Ganon fight. I didn't even get to the Ganon fight. I just got owned. And then I will dank percent. I mean, dank percent's like a 10-minute run anyways, if I play it bad. My goal in that category is like 8 minutes. average, because that's kind of the average of people. I mean, I guess that run was going so well until, I got to... what's it called? Got to Gome. I can definitely tell, like, if I wanted to take up my speedrun game, I was taking speedruns this game a little more seriously, definitely would just adapter it up. It's okay, I can, if I keep sitting on the fence, then eventually VC decomp will be done, and I can just... I would hope that would lead to software side changes. Controller customization. Actually, I should see what classic controller is like. I don't know if the mapping issues are as present. Shout out Rafnet. Without his awesome controller adapter, this wouldn't be possible. Apparently from the way their web store works now, Homie moved from, like, Quebec to Japan. Okay. Awesome for them, but awful for Americans, because shipping is, like, stupid expensive now. He restocked, like, some of the more in-demand stuff, like N64, GameCube to N64. It was not worth... The shipping was, like, 2/3 of the cost. It's cooked. I was kind of wanting, like, a Genesis to Wii adapter, too, just because... someone I know was getting into a Genesis game for a little bit, and playing it on their virtual console, and it's like, you gotta use Genesis controller. Genesis 6 button is, like, top 3 gaming controller made, kinda. I guess Sega Saturn 3D controller is, like, the ultimate evolution of that to me, though, so... that might displace it in my brain a little, but... still pretty good. Ah. Aw, if that's even worth saving, but... and honestly, I don't know, if I got used to it, I think VC pause buffering would be better. In my brain, it's, like, too fast, but... N64's is, like, horribly inconsistent slow in a lot of moments, too. Alright. It's been a fun learning experience, at least. You know the differences. You will need the classic controller. Like, someone, like, made, like, one of those stupid, like, whatever the t-shirt printing website is, the default bubble, Redbubble? Like, one of those style t-shirts with that text on it. Actually, would be a very funny, super specific niche reference shirt. I guess, like, what speed games does it even apply for? Is it just, like, OoT and MM? Or just OoT, I guess, because JPMM is just a beta. Alright, I want Goma Clip, please. I was very surprised I got the B1 skip. Dang. I guess for this category specifically, honestly, like, N64 is kind of like a masochistic punishment. Like, some like Ganonless and stuff. Any collapseless. Like, I feel like even running like Nocturne RTA would be fine. Just like this one, this category that has collapse so prominently. Like, why? Don't do this to yourself. Yeah, I figured that was too early. What am I doing? Damn it. Damn. I guess I can shield turn if ESSing it. See, this room is about like that on N64 too. So I'm just gonna hope I get Goma clipped. I mean, no B1 skip is still really bad, but... Oh yeah, that really did not do me very well. Struggling to climb and then missing B1 skip. These runs are schmungus. Yeah, we're getting the Goma clip kill. Dude, it's so much quicker than I'm used to. Just gonna go for it again. And if I fail it, I'll double KO. That is the wrong thingy. Yeah. I was misaligned. No. This is Omega Schmungus. We'll come back down on our own eventually, but... No! Oh my schmungus. I just want to know what the Ganon fight's like. This is just fake as hell at this point. It's like having no pressure leading to nothing good. I always hate it when I mess up double KO even. I guess I'll try to Goma clip again since I got more nuts, but... It's a very silly run at this point. I'm trying to make it not take up 30 minutes total, so... I fail this one more time, I will just Goma clip for a double KO. And wish I broke the web. happened there. What? Why did that not hit? I waited like a hair too long, I guess, on VC. There we go. Okay. And at this point, I should have just went down to Ganon the first time. It's interesting. I guess I kind of understand people liking Gim route, just because it forced you to do double KO only, because you have to leave anyways. Running to bugs seems kind of silly, but... Oh, I did burn it. Okay. I am smart. I'm just gonna save just in case. And I'll just turn the timer off if I like Omega fail. That might be too late. What? First note was too early. Okay. At this point, I'm just curious what the Ganon fight's like, which I could just do in GZ at this point. This is like Omega Schmungus. I did just crash at like the very end of Collapse, so... There's like 30 minutes in the hole just to be curious. We'll need the classic controller. That is Cap. Alright. This is like, I'll just leave the timer on out of shame, but... Oh my god, dude. Like a normal Bob run last time, at least. I think in my heart of hearts, I wasn't sure if I just wanted to one and done this experiment, but I think for now, my heart is not in the right place. I guess, yeah, when you're deeper in the thing, you can't be as early with the nut. There we go. World's worst? Those are the 20-minute? Yeah, 10-minute. We'll count it. My god. I'm just gonna do this as normal. The Stalfos fight was already, like, insanely easy without lag, so it's, like... Feels evil, but I could just do a good run without Void Warp. It's like, if you have a good run at this point, you might as well try adding Void Warp into them. I'd rather. I don't know if it is because it's a shorter category, and that's what makes it me more of a fan doing the hard tricks, but... I mean, even in Ganonless, I do try some of them. Like the faster pot crossing the gap for Bolero. And then change my mind and be like, I can't get this consistently enough quickly with that one. I guess I started going for Gig of West for the hell of it. And you could just stick West. In my heart of hearts, I'm like, stick route is faster, right? Okay, I can see a reason to do that in this one. I could go for another Void Warp attempt, but my heart can't take that I got it and then got owned. Was trying to bait me into the burning rocks. It's weird the crash happens at a different time on VC versus N64. The room set, it makes it really easy to not. Okay. Just gonna make it so an errant rock can't kill me. Okay, so this time, just play it super safe in that one room. Yeah, it's crazy the outside collapse areas feel like they're in fast motion. It's funny, this whole time I could have just went around when I was doing this. There we go. It's like, please, girl, move forward. So I don't really get to time my collapse, but I get like a segment time. That was like 4 minutes? It was 22 to 26, so yeah. I'd have to go back to an old record where I just walk, but I'm sure it's like 4 or 5 minutes probably. Well, see, I can tell this is less lag. No rumble isn't really messing me up for this category, because I don't think I used rumble for anything in this category hardly. It's just explosive tricks. Or I'll notice it. This part actually, you don't really notice it that much. Okay, this part I do. The Ganon fight, I'm sure I will. Alright, this is Schmungus. Took me like an hour of effort just to get here. If I just didn't die before, I would have already made it, but... Alright, let's see what this is like real quick. To think I could have been playing Pokemon Champions today. That did come out, well, yesterday or something? 2 days ago? I've been streaming a lot recently, so maybe if I really want to stream something else, hot new release. Hot new releases are fun. Maybe like this weekend I'll skim through it. I guess it might be a mistake to stream just because of mobile structure, so I do like my dailies and then I'm screwed. Who knows? Yep. I like this is holy. Alright, well, it was so quick, I walked too far forward. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, well, GG. The Ganon fight is, like, insanely lagless as well. Yeah, if I were... Especially take defeat Ganon, seriously. The one thing is, like, maybe I'm a freak, but I like having a bigger discrete period between, like, pause buffer intervals. I guess that's why shit pause buffering, like, with the discrete +1 frame window just feels completely wrong to me, too. Alright. Schmungus. I'm gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna switch up and do some dank percent. Pretty simple category, you just smoke for some reason. I guess I am a fraud, because I think I did at least want to finish a run on VC, and I couldn't even do that, but... I'm not that attached to that idea. It was mostly just for science. That is funny that I got thrown off so hard by no lag in the Ganon fight that I just walked too forward. Alright. Now, BRB, really quick. Probably a really quick break. But my hands have been feeling weird. Alright, I'm getting up though. I went torch. Alright. I think I went through the mic because I don't mute when I get up. I'm looking at Discord on my Vlone. Apparently I'm just talking poop. In the speedrun Discord. The gag of, the turnaround lag reduction being gaslighting. It was just a meme. You gotta believe Arthur. Believe the skate instructor. Next one I'm talking about is the turnaround out of the Zor's River shortcut from Lost Woods at the start. Apparently that does save time on N64. I mean, why else would Arthur put it in his Ganon list tutorial, you know? I'm just saying. Should never doubt it, but it's because Lazoots and Skater don't do it. But I think those records are way older than even the Ganon list tutorial. Ganon list is like 2019. Those any percent PBs are like 2014 or older. I think Skaters is like mega old. Let me actually double check. I'm pretty sure those are the two I was referring to. Oh, okay, my thing is on page 2. I was so confused. I guess let me see, what is the record here? Memes Dank. Thunder. 524. What is the record in... I mean, I'll just put 524. I think the record for... CAC route is... I think the CAC route record is like 6 minute 10 on IQ. 6 minute 18. So I guess it depends on what I want to count. I'll just put, I'll probably just put 5 minutes, but it's GIM. Loki just subtracts some numbers here. There we go. Oh, we got some burn-in reduction built into the Wii. Forget about that. It's funny that people only figured that out, like, as CRTs were already a fading technology. I guess it works out for us retro gamers. Built into Slippy Nintendo. Alright, yeah, what is it? Just exit house... I guess the angle for... Let me practice this. What's the angle we want to hold out of here? I don't think... I guess you just do upright instead of up. You just want to backwalk, like, literally straight. That's kind of it. Nah. Not quite right either. Probably just do up then. I think from the Lazoots route, he just does this. Lazoots! You're gonna vibe with someone's order because someone else on their stream just says their name randomly? Like it's their favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna double check. Oh, Lazoots run. I think this is the fastest CAC route one. Just backflip over the fence. Okay. Alright, yeah, I just grab stick, do force escape like I normally do. You just kind of boneless walk, and then do Fwes into CAC. I'm gonna try to... And then the big thing is just you gotta do fast Kukos. Alright, let's give her a go. I feel like this is basically either a you just finished the run category or Kukos do not cooperate in GG. Not much else to do. Classic. Alright, I got my Ganondorf movement here. It's all coming back to me. I'll do C down, so I don't have to change where I equip it later. If that throws me off, I'll just swap it, but... Yeah, that was completely wrong. Okay. We'll just let that be. I'm just gonna do my old muscle memory. That is funny, it's like, yeah, I've literally never done a run where it's like, what if I just look forward? Hell nah. I guess I can just mash B freely, because I have everything. Yeah, I think this is what I would do in Ganonless, because you can do a 2-stick route, so you can west, or you can do 1 stick in a nut. I guess I think you buy a nut drop both times to... Kind of forgot what you do here. Ah, that guy. Yes, for a first run. Okay. Got an inner cack at least. It's like a really short but really stressful. It's just like you gotta do perfect Kukos. That's all the run it really is. Keep doing it the way I've been doing, but like this isn't even that bad if you're chill about it. No! What the hell? Well, it's probably cooked. Come on. Yeah, I want to be there when the carpenter is like that. The carpenter needs to be like parallel to me at minimum. If I figure out how to save time here, but I guess I figured out it's safer to just walk right behind them. Okay, so you just want to drop them early. And that went okay, so... Okay, we gotta book it. Whew. Okay, should be good here. Yeah, if that happens, whatever. Just get through the dungeon. Oh, don't go that way. No! Are you kidding me? I didn't get ESS. I think I just got a backflip OI there. Yeah, as you don't get OI without bugs in the bottle. Man! I had a first run. I think I just gotta, if I'm gonna go for... I think it's better to just not risk losing the bugs. I guess either just wait for the bugs to go away, or... That's just evil. It's like, okay, at least have an initial time to beat. Like, nope. I mean, that was under 8 minutes, so... I mean, that's pretty much the whole run. Like, either Kuko's goes wrong, or the OI at the end goes wrong. Especially if you're going for ESS OI, like, really quick. Just kind of like, whatever. Little much. Nice. You know what? Not dealing with that. Man, I guess if I know for a fact it's in flame storage, like, I should just do backflip OI. So I'm not that worried about it. Because the only way you have to do just perfect put away. Or perfect ESSOI if you want to just do it with the bottle already out. There we go. It's more like in between. Good equip. Okay. Trust that. we go. Took forever to line up, but... For some reason, like, I hope I get the red rupee here. Yeah, I sure hope I get the red rupee. It's okay, we're gonna get the West, and it's all gonna be worth. Even if it's the worst West ever. No one will ever ask me to leave, though. Yeah, I think it's something to do with, like, instantly turning around and then just mashing swim for air. Almost had it. Alright, well... These Kukos should go way better, because I won't make the same mistake as before. Come on. Bad luck. Okay, yeah, so do this so that way they wind up against the wall instead of other way. Slightly better pace here. A little bit ahead of him. Honestly, you kind of got to get that jump. If you fail that jump, I wonder if you have enough time. Okay, that's a fucked up split to have. Fucked it up. Did the jump slash the wrong spot. Dude, I can't believe I went out of my way to make it so I couldn't at least get, like, an initial time. Now it's gonna take me, like, 20 minutes just to get a attempt through the gate. I'm kinda home free once I get in well. Not like, I mean, I guess I didn't have Fwest yet. Once I get a Fwest run, even if it's the slowest speed Fwest, then I'm invested. Otherwise, it's just resetting for Cuckoos. Oh, it is laggy in here? Okay, don't do that. Remember having a shop split? It was crazy I was still doing Ganon lists in, like, January. That was, I did runs, like, before Christmas break, and then runs after. Well, if I brain farted, I might as well just do it from the wall. Ah, I didn't realize it was in the right spot. There we go. Alright, well, if this is the run, it's gonna be the one with the worst forest escape, huh? Alright, I want to backwalk this. Alright, at least got that. I will never just backwalk. You can't make me. Except for right here. Neat. All I had to do was do the damn backflip. It would have had initial times, at least. I feel like I'm in the minus. Seeing Cuckoos in my sleep. Alright, pretty good here. this section not lagging is like crazy work. These yeah, I'm just doing the split there. Really weird angle for that, but out of the woods now. Yeah, there's like one other thing that could go wrong, and you'd have to try really hard. Just get your stick broken trying to get in. Okay, knowing what direction to press there is actually impossible too. Okay, I'll just do it this way. And there we go. Timing stops, I think, when it disappears. Do not smoke, kids. Alright, that was sub 8. Nice. Sub 8. We got the worst escape ever. Okay. The 750. Amazing category. You can tell I am hyper invested. Not just an excuse to get used to VC. Okay, yeah, so pretty average times are like about sub 8. Oh, we running. Just like Egbert. Alright, let's try this again. Stop. I gotta play car seat headrest with OI. That actually would be the fitting part. I guess because he's just smoking, you don't even actually, like, do anything. Alright, I guess I'll give this, like, an actual try of attempts for, like, a couple times. This is more just to say I've done it for the meme than anything else. I can say I improved my time in the meme category. This is just like stat padding. Who doesn't love padding their stats? Just padding my speedrun.com profile with 5 grillion 3-minute game challenges. Was it like the Nancy the Clue game? It's like a 5-second speedrun. It's just like an RNG YOLO speedrun too. Awful movement here, but save it with forced escape. That is funny, yeah, the text buffer thing from Ganonless is coming up again, because if I miss Giga Fwes, or just Fwes in general, I don't know how I got GigaFest like twice in practice. Yeah, something about the lag in the shop was just bad, so not equipping in there. Am I just gonna run with a half-decent forest escape? I'm set for life. Gotta keep the camera though. I think that's still better. That's still 30 seconds better. That's crazy. That's scuffed as hell, but... That's crazy. I just have to do the whole rest of the run the same. I guess in theory, if I was trying to time max, well, A, I would just backwalk. I wouldn't bother with the Fwest, but... I would also just reset if I don't get, like, a first try forced escape. Dude. One day. This is gonna be in all my records attempts for this. I'm just failing the GigaFwest. The Fwest. It'd be insane to go for GigaFwest. No adapter on my VC setup. That's a hell no. It's funny, this run really is just the Kuko simulator. Alright, not as good pace on Kukos, but it may not matter. It'll be like Egbert running Egg Day. I could be playing Pokemon Champions right now. A hot new release. Come on. Warframe on Switch 2. Pokemon Champions. This is the worst split. I'm like still mashing with the controller. I get it's a classic split. Oh my god. No, that's On Ocarina of Time 80-player co-op via Anchor, TM. One day I'll not get hit there. Okay, yeah, you just turn the other way. And we smoke. And we are smoking. Okay. Easy improve. 720. I am like this record. Now I gotta edit the layout to say the PB is 720. Alright. I mean, my goal was just sub 8 minutes, so I'll go for a couple more attempts. If I can get a PB, even just with 1 second in PB, but with FWES, that'd be good. If I was going for a raw time save, it's really just Forest Escape. Like, Forest Escape and then the FWES. Wait, does it use mouse mode? I guess that'd be a game where mouse mode wouldn't, like, break balance. I never did. I don't think I ever was able to try mouse mode on Fortnite, because it just, like, didn't work on launch. And I never bothered after that. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll just keep doing runs. This is kind of just like a sanity check of, like, how long can you stand to do Kukos. That's really all you do in this run. And I can tell VC is prettier, and also Kukos are less laggy via this category, so there's that. Oh my god. I mean, I think until Tomodachi comes out, my Switch 2 is just sitting here collecting dust. I guess if I was just purposely gonna not do FWES and just backwalk, probably save my text buffer for it. Ah, frame early, I think. What? Okay, I think my Angie was way off then. Nice. I think this is the perfect use of the meme category, you know? You just get yourself acclimated to a new setup or something and just do the 10-minute or less meme route attempts for like an hour at most. That's what nature intended. An option select here. 'Cause I don't really lose time if I don't buffer that. But that saves the buffer for Owl in case I need it. I saw Prime and I'm like, Twitch Prime? I think they got rid of the Twitch Prime branding. Doesn't even exist anymore. Your Luna benefit. There we go. Gotta get rid of my N64 lag. You got corrected on. I guess I'm gonna have to boot up GZ and double check that. That is like a silly, like, just going through life thing. It's like, people say to do this or else this happens. There's no risk to see, like, what the or else happens is. I could just corroborate it, verify it. I mean, if it's something like, don't touch the lava, you will melt. It's hot. Maybe don't test that one. I forgot the movement for GigaFwest setup here. I had it and then I lost it. What? You still can't buffer it? I'm so confused. I gotta rewatch the video, Fig video. I'm just reading regular and prime. I'm trying to read through my microphone. Hopefully that's a good enough spot for that Kuko. Okay, I lucked out, I guess. Except for this Kuko wandered way off. Come on, buddy. If only there was something else to OI with. Even in the Gim routes, you still do bottle OI, which is funny. Oh no, you don't. Alright, a little scuffed. Right at the end. I did it again! It's Still the same C button as all my other runs. I don't get it. Oh, that's bad. I guess it worked out anyways, but... I've got to do something silly. Alright, we didn't get hit by the spider. That's... I can't translate the title of the stream to English, unfortunately, Comet. There's no English language equivalent. It's like, you will need the classic controller. I think that's what it says. I don't even know what the title is. Meme Dank % run. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Because it looks like he's smonking here. It's okay for kids to smonk. According to Speedrun. Alright. 7 minute-ish? Pretty good. I got the good forced escape, so that's the easy improve. Now, it's just if I want to fwess in this run. Low-key, I think I'm okay without that. Good meme. Alright, what is the stream title? Stream title is Classic Kak and Meme Dank % quote-unquote speedruns. Quote-unquote, because, I mean, I guess this was a speedrun, but Classic Kak, that was the other category I've been running, like, the last month. I didn't even finish a run. But I did figure out the Wii version of the game is, like, crazy. LookMomNoAdapter, that's a Twitch emote, a 7TV emote. That one is like a very esoteric reference. I can explain it. Like, all the tricks in this game are just slightly pressing the stick down, like, ever so slightly. So it gets called ESS, S for short. The way the Virtual Console version reads the stick is kind of fucked compared to just normal N64. It's like the dead zone... It's a lot harder to hold, like, just slightly. The people have just done, like, a Arduino in between your controller and the GameCube port. As a bypass for that. For a while. In emulators, you can just change, like, your controller settings. There is a Virtual Console decomp happening that maybe will lead to that same idea, hopefully. And then after that, is that all that's in my title? Yeah. Oh, an N64 player messes around with VC. That's Wii Virtual Console. Because Nintendo 60 Virtual Console is basically the only relevant platform for Ocarina of Time speedruns. Because the emulator does some stuff that makes it run faster than N64. And there's some just, you know, fortunate glitches that happenstances that allow certain glitches to work on Wii VC. Which was actually part of one of the lingo words on the stream overlay. Thunder Gim. Parentheses Gim is actually the trick get item manipulation, which I don't completely know how it works, but the main one used in speedrun only works on Wii VC. Same with that, like, illegal items like child sticks. As adult. There's a weird emulator quirk trick that only works on the GameCube release of the game. Like, at least, like, reliably, Ganon Floor. That one's funny. So you duplicate a room a bunch, which turns a moving polygon into a loading zone. So that loading zone's gonna go to Ganon, because it's Ganon floor. It technically works on the original Nintendo 64 game, but you just can't look at the stuff that you duplicated. If you don't look at the glitch, it won't hurt you. Alright, the one nice thing about this category is you don't save, so reattempts are pretty good. Alright. Wait, also the Go Live notification is "We would like to play." That's a reference to the Nintendo Wii. Because in ads for the Nintendo Wii, they would say "We would like to play." And if you don't know what a Wii is, I can't help you there. Actually, there's gotta be someone with a dank % run where their final split is "Smoke Wii every day." I don't have the soundboard open. I'm gonna open it just to do this. Okay. Figured out the button for that. Alright, I guess I'll do a handful more runs just for the lull of it, but I think I've gotten pretty much as good of a time as I'll get. I could shave off like another 10 seconds if I did like backwalk to the owl. I think that's about it. Well, I think the Lazoots... What's the Lazoots record? I think the Lazoots record is like 620. Yeah. So like this route that I'm doing could be as fast as a minute faster. I know the setup for OI at the end would be quicker, Kuko's. A lot of little things that add up to a minute. Alright. I'm not gonna say this is the last one, but I'm doing no more than like 3 of these, max. That is not what I'm buying. It's okay, we're still gonna get a peeb even with that nefarious mistake. Every hobby has its jargon. I feel like Speedrun creates some of the, like, the funniest esoterics hobby jargon. The best part about Ocarina of Time jargon is that a lot of the time it's not even related. It's like a wrong, incorrect, misleading name. We call a glitched damage value QPA, quick put away. Why? Don't ask me. I think people have been correcting that one at least. Like, this run is so simple that I think like a good forest escape kind of makes or breaks it. Where we at? Yeah, I would have to get like Gigaflex, like for real, to make up for this. Like, the only other like time loss source really is Kuko's. Man, I better make sure I get all these rupees. I wanted to be on the record that I at least tried to do this. Run really just tests how well you can handle the Kuko. I gotta do the backflip there. Like, if I'm gonna eke out every advantage for Kukos, yeah, like just having to stand around like that. Everything that eats away that 1 minute difference. Like, I bet at the time, Wazoots would have said, like, their dink percent is definitely not optimized, because, like, who was putting, like, more than, like, 2 days of attempts into this? TBH. For real. What do I do if I want a haircut like the Carpenters? Give me the Twin Peaks. Alright, huge bottle split. Alright, remembering what button to put it on is kind of huge. Oh, that's why I shouldn't pull out stick immediately. Well, right. Alright, I think there's low-key one thing that makes or breaks this. Alright. Just gotta hug the wall more. And I'm just not looking at my timer, so I have no clue. The lonely stoner frees their mind at night. I think that's like a 1 second PB. Yeah. Alright, well. Other PB would have had funny chat, but that's okay. Well, I got the 701. Wow. Wow. I was like, wait, was that a mega improve? No. Alright, I'm kind of happy with that. I don't want to spend a million hours in this. Like, this is an easy thing to run, but it's a meme for a reason. I gotta start doing the ESSOI. I think I got it. Yeah, if that happens. And just go for a run where I do get ESSOI. Where's that even put me? You know, just to have an ego. We love ego. We love ego. That puts me at like 20, that puts me 26th place, 27th, no 28th. There's no 7-minute on the dot runs. There's a 05 and then a 58. Also, my PB didn't move the barometer on the leaderboard because I was at the same place already, which is funny. Stony bad luck getting their 640. Wahoo. We would like to play. Alright, do one more 10. Let's see if I can Omega Clutch. Getting an ESSOI at the end. Put all the pressure on me. I guess if the time is worse, it doesn't matter, but... I play that PB'd with a second try. Thingy too. Okay, low-key, this is cooked. If I don't get green on the escape, this is not even worth. I'm already out of brain juice. Okay, I won't lie, I'm also trying to play, like, Slippy Ranked later tonight. Also requires a lot of hand and brain juice, so... setting myself up for failure, oh god. Little angle camera. Nice. See, beautiful save. I guess I'm thinking about it in pause buffering, like on N64, at least like just the bigger window is comfier for doing tricks, but I guess it happening, the frames happening faster is good for speedrun. Because then you're just wasting less time in pause for pause buffer tricks. And just do this. I'm gonna go for ESSOI anyways. Oh my god. Looking like the paint skate Ganonless shoutouts. I think I shout out that run every time. Every time I do a run. I wouldn't be the runner I was today. If it weren't for the greater community. Okay, like I still have music here. That's crazy, that's how much time that going for Fwest was losing me. Alright. What next? What meme category should I go for next? I think Keck Bros would be a really good use of my time. That's not even a meme, that's just like an unofficial leaderboard. Any percent gone wrong. That Cuckoo really wants me to be blessed. Yeah, we got Jotwad, we got Go Home and Die. All cows. All keys RBA. The song's RBA. I'm trying to think, like, what's the one I've seen run recently? That's bad. Okay, well, GG. Alright, yeah, that's a big one to get. Knocking the spider away is satisfying. Alright, never practiced it, just gonna go for it. Okay, well, GG. No. Okay, doubled nah. I dropped him too early. The record, I think if I just backflipped, it would have gotten a sub 7, but whatever. I don't care enough. Alright. NT. I guess it was really just up to me if I won the record more. That might have been like 652 or something, and put me at like 24th place. It would have been peak. Instead of 26th on the stupid category. Alright. Just screw around. Oh wow, when the people that's coming back to runs. There's a run in this category. From how long ago? 7 years ago? I guess it's not as long ago. Shout out Caleb-y. I'm like, oh, they did this when this was an any percent run. That's crazy. Come back. Alright. I think this concludes my Wii Virtual Console adventures for today. And just to prove to y'all I'm on Wii, I'll just restart from the homebrew channel. Here it is. Here's my Wii homebrew channel. Do not send this to Nintendo. Alright. I am ending for the night. It was, good night. Learned Virtual Console is kind of powerful, but having less lag in some spots actually throws me off, particularly with pause buffering. Like I can feel I'm one with the latency with pause buffers on N64. I guess my fingers are crossed for like VCD comp, software side, stick stuff. Something like that. Oh man. Otherwise, I kind of get why you would just use VC as your main platform if you're serious about running. Oh, and also play at 480p. I guess the text thing's more of an issue in GZ, but I didn't really notice it in actual Virtual Console. Yeah, it's WoW already time. Got my epic dank % record. Now I'm ditching. WoW already time. I don't think there's anyone to raid, I know. Me peacing. Hey, it's a Weege. What's up? Yeah, I was doing old CAC route. Kinda on the arc you were, like, 6 months ago. And saw I didn't realize how good your record was when you, finished up. Like, that's way up there in the leaderboard. All the way on the second page. All the way on the third page, actually. Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that, because I was just talking about another runner I saw that was coming around that used to play it when it was an any % route. I had 14th in the world. I'm pretty nutty. Me still, after having ran. To be fair, I'm running on Nintendo 64. I just was messing around with Wii Virtual Console today. I guess I can show this real quick. I was messing with this real quick today with dank meme % run just to see what the difference is like, and it's like, oh. In classic CAC specifically, defeat in Nintendo 64 is just like a free 1-minute debuff. Everything after collapse is so bad. It felt like it was in fast forward on Wii. Yeah, that's what happens. It's just a really active category. And people be pushing. The person I was watching as a reference for N64 runs went from like middle of second page to like, what's Soda's run at now? He's like at 50 something on N64, which is nutty. Yeah, that's why I play N64. I'm like the conch. Yeah, I think it's a fun category. I was doing a longer category before and just like messing up a vital trick in the middle. Trick in the middle and having to reset was so annoying. Having to watch pedestal a time cutscene over and over. Yeah, I'll have to get good in race. N64 versus VC DG race. Maybe. Alright, I guess I wanted to wrap, funnily enough, so I could play the other game I'm known for, the Melee game, while it's still free rank day. Alright. Yeah, good seeing you. We'll speak again. Alright, peace everyone. Next stream also is, forgot to say that. That question mark. Probably mess with the Pokemon champions, but question mark win. Alright, take care y'all.